My name is Cormac Taylor. I'm a professor in the School of Medicine in UCD. I'm predominantly a researcher, but also a teacher. Well, one of the nicest things about getting the Nature Mentorship Award was that I was nominated by my former students and postdocs, which makes it probably the most rewarding thing that I've experienced in my career to date. It really means so much. I was extremely lucky to have great mentors myself, and I think that's where mentorship comes into play in terms of how good a mentor one is. I think I developed a passion for mentoring because I got really good mentoring myself, and I want that not to be luck for future people. I want it to expect good mentoring. It's such a privilege to mentor somebody who's smart, who wants to spend 5 years in your lab, usually not for very much money, but to learn from you. I can't think of a greater privilege than people giving you that, and I think you owe them back a high quality mentorship for that. People at the end of the day, as I've said, who will be your my greatest legacy, and you know, I hope that when I'm kind of old and in the garden in my rocking chair looking back over my life, I'll be able to look up online how these guys and girls have all done themselves. And I'm fortunate enough that a number of my mentees are now in faculty positions in universities around the world actually, and that makes me very proud, more proud than anything else. My style of mentoring is very personal. Each mentee, in search of a better word, is an individual and therefore requires a different type of mentoring. It's very much based on the personality, the needs, and the career aspirations of those people that I'm mentoring. So it's very individual, but it's very personal. I do a lot of my mentoring right beside us here in the wonderful new UCD club, where coffees are consumed to a probably unhealthy degree. So one-to-one meetings, and I have an open door policy in my group. People can always access me whatever they want. I also think that mentorship doesn't end when somebody leaves UCD. Most of my mentoring I do is for people who have already got on to have their own labs and careers. So, but yeah, I would say personal is the word I would use to describe it best. I think the Irish sort of capacity for talking and friendship and socialising lends itself very well to that personal relationship, mentoring relationship that can last a lifetime. The thing that I like best about being a mentor is being given the opportunity to help somebody develop their own life, not just their career, but their life from the experiences that I've had. But the thing that I like most is the friends that I've made. All of the people that I've trained have become very close friends, and be they scattered around the world, we always meet up at various conferences and events. And yeah, I would say the thing I like most about it is the friendship. I have to say, one of the things I'm proudest about myself in relation to mentorship is I've developed into the type of person who can get satisfaction and joy from somebody else's achievement without it necessarily benefiting me directly. And I think that's something that is very useful to have, not to always need to have direct credit in order to be able to get satisfaction from your achievements. My primary rule of thumb, my primary guiding principle as a mentor is that it's a privilege and an honour for somebody to give their time to you in order to learn from you. And if you keep that in mind, that there's a great responsibility that comes to mentorship, that you have to do a good job because of the solemn sort of commitment that this person has given you by coming to work in your lab or do a PhD with you. And I think if you keep that in mind, you can't go far wrong.